everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the Learn English with Us channel, where learning English is always, always easy and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Harry. Hello, Emma, and a big hello to all our wonderful listeners joining us today. It's fantastic to be here.
It is, Harry. It really is. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling absolutely marvelous. Thank you for asking. I actually feel quite invigorated today.
Invigorated. That is a brilliant word. Why the sudden burst of energy, Harry? Did you do something exciting?
I think it's the combination, Emma. The sky is bright blue, I had a perfect cup of coffee, and this morning I spent a good 20 minutes on the balcony just watching the world wake up. It was serene. And you? How are you doing?
I am wonderful, thank you. I'm happy, and yes, I'm feeling pretty energized myself too.
Oh, is that so? Tell me, what's your secret to feeling energized?
This morning, I decided to take a nice long run down by the river path.
Ah, a run by the river? That sounds like a truly refreshing way to start the day. You saw many people out, I imagine.
I did, Harry. It was lovely. The path was full of people, walking, jogging, cycling. It made me think.
Think about what, Emma?
It gave me the perfect idea for today's topic. I saw so many different activities happening.
A new topic? I'm already intrigued, rubbing my hands together. What exciting thing did you see that sparked this idea?
I saw sports, Harry. Lots and lots of people playing sports.
Excitedly. Sports! That is a magnificent topic. I absolutely adore talking about sports.
Me too. Well, some sports anyway.
Yes, me too. Some sports. So where should we dive in?
Let's start with you. Harry, do you participate in any sports?
Participate. That's a very formal word for me. Do I play? Yes, I actually do.
Oh, wonderful. What is your sport of choice?
I play a sport that requires a lot of hand-eye coordination and sometimes a bit of shouting. I play badminton.
Badminton. How fun. I always thought that looked quite fast-paced.
It is. It's surprisingly quick. It's a great mix of running and jumping. It keeps you on your toes.
Do you play regularly or just when the mood strikes you?
I try to play every Friday evening with my colleague David. We have quite a fierce rivalry, you know?
A fierce rivalry? That sounds intense. What equipment do you need for badminton?
You need a racket, very similar to a tennis racket, but lighter, and a shuttlecock. It's that little plastic cone with feathers on the end.
Ah, the shuttlecock. Such a funny word. And you run a lot, chasing it.
Oh, a tremendous amount of running, leaping, and sometimes just falling over.
Do you engage in any other sports besides badminton?
I also enjoy going to the gym. I wouldn't call it a sport exactly, but I lift weights. Does that count?
It absolutely counts. Weightlifting is a type of strength training. It's very good for building muscle.
I find it very satisfying. It's much slower than badminton, but it gives you a sense of accomplishment.
Yes, slow and steady. Now, let's talk about the world's favorite. What about football? Or, as our American listeners might say, soccer.
Ah, football, the beautiful game. Do I play it? No, not really. I attempted it once, and I kicked the ball so hard it went the wrong way.
Oh, Harry, the wrong way. That's hilarious. I understand. I struggle with ball control myself.
It requires a special kind of skill to control the ball with your feet, doesn't it?
It truly does. But do you enjoy watching football?
Oh, I am a huge spectator. I love watching football on television. The atmosphere is always electric.
I completely agree. It's so gripping. Which team do you support, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a fan of the team that wears bright yellow and green. They play a very attacking, exciting style of football. They are my absolute favorite.
Ah, interesting choice. I tend to favor the team that wears dark blue. They have a fantastic defense, very solid.
Yellow versus dark blue. That's always a compelling matchup. I like the cheering. When I watch, I often find myself jumping up and yelling, "Come on, shoot!"
Me too. And that wonderful moment when they score a goal. The whole room erupts. It's such an exhilarating feeling.
It is. It's best watched with a few friends and maybe some tasty snacks.
Perfect. A fantastic Sunday afternoon tradition.
So, Emma, you don't play football, but you mentioned running. What other sports or activities do you enjoy?
Well, as I said, I love running. I call it jogging most of the time.
Jogging. So, slow running, a steady pace.
Exactly. Jogging is essentially just slow, relaxed running. I'm certainly not a sprinter. I prefer to maintain a nice, even speed.
And how often do you jog?
I aim for 3 times a week. I find it's the best way to clear my head. I put on a podcast or some music and just go.
That truly is a brilliant habit. Running in the park with your favorite music, a simple pleasure.
It makes me feel joyful and, most importantly, healthy.
Health is paramount. Running is a phenomenal sport, Emma, and it only requires minimal equipment.
That's right. Just a comfortable pair of running shoes. Very simple.
What about basketball? Do you ever watch or play that?
Basketball. Wow. I watch it occasionally. It is incredibly high energy and fast.
Yes, the players are so agile, and they are exceptionally tall, aren't they?
So tall. They jump up and reach the hoop so easily. It's mesmerizing.
I enjoy watching the speed of the game. It is definitely thrilling to witness.
Harry, looking at you and me, are either of us built for basketball?
Ah, Emma, I think we are the perfect height for perhaps reaching things on the bottom shelf.
The bottom shelf team. That is perfect. So we will stick to watching the basketball.
Watching is definitely fun too. So, what about biking or cycling? Do you ride a bicycle?
I do. I have a lovely red bicycle. It's a bit old-fashioned, but very sturdy and reliable.
I also have a bike. Mine is a sleek black model. I love the feeling of cycling.
Where do you usually take your bike, Harry?
I ride along the old canal path, or sometimes I use it to commute to work if the weather is nice.
That sounds idyllic. I ride in the countryside outside the city on weekends. Seeing the green fields rushing past is a delight.
It's great exercise, and you get to observe so much more of your surroundings than you do from a car.
I use my bike for practical reasons too. I cycle to the farmer's market on Saturday mornings.
Oh, that's such a lovely image. Do you have a basket on your bike for the vegetables?
I do. A beautiful wicker basket right on the front. I put my fresh bread and cheese in there.
You paint a wonderful picture, Emma. The perfect weekend activity.
It is. So we both agree that biking is a wonderful sport. Now, let's think about sports in the winter, when the weather gets chilly.
Ah, winter sports. These are usually much more specialized, aren't they? Like skiing.
Skiing down a snowy mountain. It looks incredibly beautiful, all that pristine white snow.
Have you ever attempted to ski, Emma?
No, never. I think I would be terribly frightened. The sheer speed, going zoom down a steep slope.
Zoom! Yes, I agree. I tried it once years ago, and I spent more time tumbling than skiing.
Oh, yes, that is a very valid point. You'd need layers of clothing, thick gloves, and a heavy jacket.
I prefer to watch the Winter Olympics on my television, staying cozy in my living room.
With a delicious, steaming mug of something warm. That is the ideal way to enjoy skiing.
Precisely. What about ice skating? That is another beautiful winter sport.
Ice skating. The way the athletes glide across the ice, it looks like floating, almost like a graceful dance.
It requires such incredible balance and control. It's very graceful, as you say.
But it also looks profoundly difficult. The ice is so slippery and hard.
It is. I envision myself spending the entire time on the ground. We would definitely be the slipping and sliding team on the ice.
The slipping and sliding team. We must stick to dry land, Harry. No skiing, no serious ice skating for us.
Agreed. We will remain spectators for the icy sports. Now, how about a beach sport? Volleyball.
Volleyball? Yes. I love volleyball. I played it a few times last summer.
Oh, fantastic. Where did you play?
I played at the local park on a special sand court. It's like beach volleyball, but without the sea.
That sounds like a wonderful version. The sand is much softer when you have to dive for the ball.
Exactly. You can jump and fall with confidence. You hit the ball over the high net.
It is a superb team sport. You need good communication with your friends.
Absolutely. Playing any sport with friends makes it 10 times more enjoyable.
I agree completely. Sports you can do alone, like running, are great. But sports with a team, like volleyball, create special memories.
That's so true. Now, Harry, let's talk about sports that are a bit confusing.
Confusing? That's a curious category. Which sports perplex you?
Well, for me, it has to be cricket.
Cricket. A sport I grew up watching, and I still don't entirely understand all the intricate rules.
It seems to go on for days, and there are so many different kinds of games. Test, one day, T20. I get lost in the terminology.
Yes, the terminology is a bit of a challenge. Wicket, bowler, LBW, it can feel like learning a whole new language.
It does. And what about you? What sport makes you scratch your head and think, what is happening?
For me, it is definitely Formula One racing.
Formula One? That's all about speed and precision. Why is that confusing?
The cars go so quickly, it's thrilling, but I don't understand the strategy, the pit stops, the tire choices, the different flags.
The rules about changing the tires quickly. That's a true test of teamwork.
It is. I just watch the cars zip past and marvel at the engineering, but the actual race mechanics are lost on me.
I see. Now let's move to something a bit slower. What about golf?
Golf. It's the polar opposite of Formula One. It is so incredibly quiet and measured.
Yes, hushed silence. They hit that tiny little white ball and then everyone walks for miles and miles.
A very long, leisurely walk, and then they hit the ball again, maybe with a different type of club.
It seems very calming, but perhaps a little dull for a high-energy person like me.
Dull. Yes, I might even say it's slightly sedate. A little sleepy for my taste, if I'm honest.
Sleepy? I know many people find it very relaxing, but I need a sport that makes me move quickly.
I agree. Give me the fast racket sports any day.
And let's talk about another kind of football, American football. That's completely different from the soccer we discussed.
Oh yes, American football. The players wear all that padding and protection. They are massive and incredibly strong.
They run, they tackle, and then they stop abruptly. It seems very tactical.
They throw the oval ball with incredible accuracy. It's certainly a very powerful spectacle.
It is, but like cricket, it has many, many complicated rules. I don't understand the concepts of downs and yardage.
Me neither, Emma. But the action is exciting to watch, even if the rules are a mystery. Powerful is the perfect word for it.
So, Harry, out of all the sports we've mentioned, what do you think is the easiest sport for someone who is just starting out? A total beginner.
That is a very thoughtful question. Easiest. I think it has to be, quite simply, walking.
Is walking a sport, Harry?
I would argue that it is. It's beneficial for your cardiovascular health, it's low impact, and it requires no training. It's an easy sport to master.
Okay, I accept that. Walking is a marvelous activity. And following that, I would say jogging.
Yes, jogging is easy to begin. You can go at your own pace, nice and slow.
And of course, swimming. You can just float gently in the water and relax.
Floating. Yes, I could spend all day doing that. Floating is my ultimate sport of choice.
Oh, Harry, you are too funny.
So we have the sports we play and the ones we watch. What about sports we can do at home in our living rooms?
That's a good addition. Many people practice yoga at home.
Ah, yoga. My neighbor is obsessed with yoga. She says it's life-changing.
Is yoga a sport? It certainly looks challenging. All that stretching and holding your posture.
It absolutely is a sport. It demands incredible flexibility and balance.
Balance. That's the hard part. Standing on one leg and holding it, I usually wobble and fall over immediately.
Me too. I think I need to attach myself to a wall for support. But my neighbor says it's very peaceful and calming for the mind.
Yes, good for the body and deeply relaxing for the mind. Maybe we should both give it a proper try.
We should. Maybe we could try it together. The falling and wobbling team takes on yoga.
Oh, the poor yoga instructor, they would have their work cut out for them.
Well, Emma, we've covered a staggering amount of ground. We've talked about so many types of sports.
We have. Let's list them for our listeners. Badminton, weightlifting, football, running, cycling, skiing, ice skating, basketball, volleyball.
Cricket, Formula One, golf, American football, and yoga. That's a fantastic range.
It was genuinely fun to discuss. I learned a lot about your badminton skills, Harry.
And I am thoroughly impressed by your consistent jogging routine, Emma.
Sports really are marvelous, aren't they? They keep us feeling fit, strong, and happy.
Healthy and happy. That is the perfect summary. It's so important for our well-being.
And it's been a fantastic opportunity to use so many great English words and phrases today.
Yes, we used racket, net, ball, team, spectator, fast-paced, and graceful. All useful language for talking about activities.